Thank y'all so much for coming in. Thank y'all for joining us tonight on Kicking It with Kirk.
Thanks for tuning in to the Introvert Dating Success Show.
Welcome to our second edition of Diversity in Lighting.
Tonight's video is super off the cuff.
The first question of the day plain and simple, is marriage hard?
We're going to be answering a question from a guy. His current girlfriend has been communicating with a toxic ex-boyfriend.
How do we get BIPOCs into these positions of power?
I want to talk about performative activism and why it's so harmful to the Black Lives Matter movement.
So let's dive in it, man.
Revolution. If you don't like what we doing, if you don't want to rock with the NFAC, that's cool. Form your own militia.
There is a playbook for this shit. It's not like we have to create it from scratch just because now we're all digital.
We need people who are there on the computer and off of it. You have to be there for the good and the bad. You can't just be there when it's most convenient for you.
If they was really about what they was about, they would have been at all the formations.
But you need to make sure also that Black ideas and Black people creating culture get funded.
It's not just who we see on stage, it's those that they point to at their curtain call.
Listen, have the conversation, be humble, admit what mistakes were made.
These chat rooms can go, boy. This thing has me rolling. Somebody did say, what about them women who be proposing to their men? Should the men take their last name? Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you want to be a part of this fight, you're going to have to learn to be uncomfortable.
Revolution.
What's up, Allie?
What's up?
In the Outhouse, baby, we back.
Yeah, finally.
Man, so much has happened since we last actually, well, I seen you, of course, but the last time we actually did the show together, we got Vice President, Trump tripping, we had the virus, we got top 20 songs talking about vagina, we got the City Girls got a top 20 song talking about vagina.
Exactly.
We got Megan Thee Stallion got shot.
Man.
Oh, man, just so much. So, missed you.
Missed you too. It's been too long.
Man, how you been?
I've been good.
Look.
I'm just saying,
we're gonna get into the mix.
Yeah.
You know how we do it. We're musically driven, along with entertainment, enlightenment, and music. All right, we're gonna get into it. Outhouse, baby.
All right.
Thank y'all so much for coming in. Thank y'all for joining us tonight on Kicking It with Kirk.
Thanks for tuning in to the Introvert Dating Success Show.
Welcome to our second edition of Diversity in Lighting.
Tonight's video is super off the cuff.
The first question of the day, plain and simple, is marriage hard?
We're going to be answering a question from a guy. His current girlfriend has been communicating with a toxic ex-boyfriend.
How do we get BIPOCs into these positions of power?
I want to talk about performative activism and why it's so harmful to the Black Lives Matter movement.
So let's dive in it, man.
Revolution. If you don't like what we doing, if you don't want to rock with the NFAC, that's cool. Form your own militia.
There is a playbook for this shit. It's not like we have to create it from scratch just because now we're all digital.
We need people who are there on the computer and off of it. You have to be there for the good and the bad. You can't just be there when it's most convenient for you.
If they was really about what they was about, they would have been at all the formations.
But you need to make sure also that
reckless feds get a pipe when they see my watch and necklace glow. They can't catch me murdering money till they throw my ashes in the sea. 100 carats on the watch, that's gangs. Getting skull up in the parking lot, that's gangs. Bailing out when you lock, that's taking over spots and blocks, that's gangs. 100 carats on the watch, that's gangs. Getting skull up in the parking lot, that's gangs. Bailing out when you lock, that's taking over spots and blocks, that's gangs. Crush rocks and drops. The best respect, the feds only pump tops. Price raising, task force raiding, busting SE grenades, just running about the days in full of diamonds and pillars and loud pipes for all my money hungry honeys around the killer streets on the law. The opium and the raw is what I live for. Booker and Ye, never for today. Extending ricochets, play a role, catch a hole, pop your blood vessels, and get away before the smoke settles. 100 carats.
Fat when they bust, welcome to the world of Mac, or Mac, you small like saying, they eat them shit like Pac-Man. I'm incredible, better eat the best, cause I does what I do. I fake the roof off of soft sucker, super smack it, knock it in full effect, mic check, 1, 2. I'm a rain forever, rain like bad weather, rain like whoever never. You can't bite my style, cause my style ain't a style, that is a style, so I can go buck wild. Bet you figured you got more funk for flow, it ain't so. Flavor in your ear, let you know. Now I'm about a second from the hook, look, strap your rap book. Before you get your wet style shook. Can we get down, boy? Get on down. Can I get down? Can I get down? Get down, now get on down. Trying to get down. Can I get down? Here comes the Mac getting down. Boy, get down. Can I get down? Get on down. Can I get down?
Don't wanna be a player, I wanna be playing no ball. I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot. Punisher, still got what you're looking for. Don't wanna be from a thug niggas. I wanna be playing no ball. I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot. No big party, you're still down below. Hey, yo, I'm still not a player, but you still a hater. Elevator to the top high. See you later, I'm gone. Penthouse suite, penthouse freaks, in-house beach, French count seats, 10,000 east, rent out lease. With an option to buy, copping the 5 banks, and when I'm not, up in the sky, off in the lie. With my twincito, up in the Benzito, with my Kiko from Queens, nickname Benito. We go back like PAs and wearing PJs. Now we reach the P gauge, running trains for 3 days. Who wanna ride? It won't cost you $1 with a score for harder. Of course, you're still gonna holler, mama, I'm big, huh? I rip my prick through your hooters, I'm sick. You couldn't measure my dick with 6 rulers. Hold up, Shula, I'm all about getting new, but I knock that bull if you out to get cool. I don't wanna be playing no ball. I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot. Punisher, still got what you're looking for. Uptown, baby, uptown. I don't wanna be playing no ball. I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot. You're still down below. I love you, I love you, I love you.
Neck down, Cadillac, give a dog a bone. Yo, don't give him nothing but a microphone. Don't stop. I'm not finished yet. Right. You said I'm not the E. You wanna make a bet? Remember this lounge, you in the danger zone. I figured you would. Now leave me alone. You pick and you whisper on the 4-leaf clover to be the E-double-E. Over and over, you intrigued by the way I do my thing. Do what? Got the mic high and make it swing.
I have the capability to rap and chill, coax and tax MCs who tend to act ill. It's like a dig 'em smack. You smack me and I'll smack your back. I get goosebumps when the baseline thumps to suck it empty on ride. Now it's time for lunch. When I'm cooling on the scene, I notice one thing, I'm not bound to. So some MCs claim I consider myself better than average. Yo, I rock the mic like a wild beast savage.
I'm in the bottling state, I can't concentrate. I make a move like chess, I your checkmate. You know why I get zanier and zanier? Because of the PMD man. And when I walk through the crowd, I can see heads turning. I hear voices singing down That's Eric song, not only from the women, but from the men. You know what? It feels good, my friend.
I'm the P-double-E, the thriller of Manila. Better known as the MC Cold Killer, PMG's goal. To keep the place jumping. And if not, we feel we owe you something. It's like Lotto, you have to be in it to win it. But if the beat is fresh, the diamond chain will spin it. Chain spin, it has to be death to make you dance. Until there's no one left, cause you were custom.
Praying like a prey when the fox in action. I smell blood, no time for max and camouflage in the green. My back is off, plus you in the trouble because it's after dark. My eyes closed like seven corners. You in the square, I will let you run. Nah, that ain't fair. So I clear my visions, so I can spot and snatch him up by the neck and say, oh my God, oh my God.
Yo. But I'm to your tunes, bro.
Let's go. Bounce. Bounce. Shit, relax your mind, let your conscience be free. You're now rolling with them thugs from the ROC. Seagull in the house. Sick bastard, get your wig pushed back. By the wig pushed back. Big in the house.
Still here, never left, still bust more or less. Still puff, yeah.
Young over in the house. Chris Sipper, 6 tipper, wrist with a nigga.
We are back. We're back. What's up? I see Cali up in here. Cali.
Yo, man, I got so busy. I just finished working. Then I went to lay down.
What's up, my Negro?
Yo, I just finished working, doing lessons. Then I went to lay down, and I'm laying down with my wife, and I'm like, man, what time is it? She's like, it's 7:30. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Allie, you're muted. Allie, where are you? Huh? You got everybody unmuted.
You muted me.
Okay.
What's that?
We're back. How you doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good. We got Cali here. The whole gang's here.
Cali's back up in here.
The whole gang's here.
Yes, the whole gang is here. What's up, Cali?
Yo, chilling, working, bro. That's working hard.
All right. You know, yesterday I got a chance to talk to you for a minute. About the whole, man, so much has happened. Well, before we started the music, and Allie and I were just talking briefly about the last time we were together, a whole bunch of shit has happened. You know, we had the pandemic. We had, what else? I mean, shit.
Kobe.
Yeah, the pandemic was just huge. That was huge. Well, it affected me personally.
Yeah, and Kobe passed away.
Kobe. Man, we had Kobe. You know, I forgot about that. I didn't mention that in the beginning, but man, that hurts. And speaking of which, the Lakers are playing tonight, getting their ass kicked.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So, but you know, I think they're gonna be fine. I don't know how this. Where's our producer behind the scene is? Are we back up? Are we up on protest?
We're up.
Okay, great.
Oh, good.
Allie, I can't see all the people that's logging in and chatting or whatever, so I'm gonna leave it up to you.
I can see it. I can see it perfectly. We got I am DJ Bunny. We've got It's Rogue One.
Rogue One. That's a Star Wars reference, homie.
We got Pearls and Coils 89. What's up, guys?
Okay, I'll leave it up to you guys. You know what? And for the most active person chatting, we're going to give away a T-shirt to one of those folks. We're going to get the information. We'll send them out a T-shirt. This is how we're going to do it. I got thousands and thousands of T-shirts that I need to get out of here.
T-shirt?
I need one. I want a black one.
Wait, I gave the whole family one. I gave your daughter 2 of them.
I know. Yeah. But they're white. They get dirty. I wear makeup.
Get the black one.
Oh, okay.
Black one. That logo right there. I want that black one, homie.
Okay. I got to get some made.
Okay.
But I gotta get rid of the white ones. I got some T-shirts. I got bags. I got
Okay.
I got all kind of stuff. I got some booty shorts. I got all kind of shit.
Lord.
Look at Allie.
I'm taking pictures. It's like, I'm so happy we're all back together again.
I know. I am too, man. So much, man. We got Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know what? I'll take it. Shit. I'll take it. At this point, I don't give a damn. Just win, okay?
And, of course, all the Oh, we got a guest tonight, too. We have a guest coming on today. He's a very popular sports photographer. He's done Lakers, Dodgers. He actually been on the floor with these guys. Now, how I met him, is there a reverb?
No,
but good. The music's loud.
Yeah, you do have the music up loud.
Okay, let me cut it down. How about here?
It's still loud. No.
She always thinks it's too loud, bro.
We good right here? How's that?
That's fine. Leave.
Okay. I can cut it down.
Ask the people what they want. What do the people want?
Yeah,
you don't want the music.
Is the music too loud?
I mean,
let us know if the music's too loud. Okay, if the music's not too loud, we're good. But anyway, so he's a very popular sportsman. We're gonna be bringing him in 5 minutes.
Okay.
He's scheduled coming at 7:40. But man, so Cali, how have you been, dude?
Hey, we've been good. We've been well. Just posted, hanging around here. Not too much. Back to work and everything.
That's right.
But that's it. I'm coming. Oh, you know what? I can't believe we are back on the air, and I'm coming up to the last 3 days of the 100 mixes, 100 days, 100 mixes challenge.
Oh yeah, you know what? We gotta make sure we gotta pin that too. Make sure you guys go to Mixcloud, DJ Cali. Isn't that the name on there? Because you still DJ Def Cut to me.
Stop. You know what? My wife said that the other day. She was like, Dwayne always knows you as Def Cut. I'm like, he's always gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm always right. As long as your mama named you Clay, I'm gonna call you Clay.
I'm gonna call you Clay. That's
right.
Straight
You know
86.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, man. Right. I ride my beach cruiser to get the LL Cool J underground mixtape, the real underground tape. The real underground tape.
But yeah, so, I did the 100 days, 100 mixes. I'm on day 97, so I got a couple of more, and then that'll be it.
Oh yeah, now tell the people exactly where to go.
Go to mixcloud.com, type in DJ Cali, and all the mixes will pop up right there.
Yeah, man, you guys, he's dope. I've known him since forever. He's an open format DJ. He's actually changed my whole little thing over here, man. I'm now mixing old 60s music. I downloaded Serato Studio. And you're gonna be liking what I'll be playing in a minute. Soon as you get until you get hooked up with your sound and all that, I'll be handling all the mixes and all things like that.
And our chat is on fire right now. Who is drinking wine in booty shorts? Okay, like let me tell you.
Who's not doing that?
Right. They need a T-shirt to match. Get that person's name, get that address, make sure you write it down. I'm gonna send them a T-shirt.
Okay.
Also the size. Give me your size, and then I can make it smaller because I like to see tits.
That's good. Who
it's
doesn't?
A man. I think it's a man.
As a man, I will send you an extra large T-shirt. I do not want to see no man nipples. I'm not into that.
Give them 3X.
Okay, and we got a couple minutes before our guests come in. Allie.
Yes.
How have you been?
I've been so good.
I am so mad at you.
No, it's a girl. Okay, I can't tell. I'm sorry, boo. Your profile picture is like a man.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
You go get a shirt. You can get it said curls and coils. I was like, that's interesting.
Okay. I don't know how we can get her information. I'll send her a shirt out. And once I get when we go into another mix, I'm gonna pull my computer up there for I can see the chats. Right now, I got 2 monitors showing the same thing.
Yeah. We got it.
But I would have known how I would have learned how to do all this stuff, but Allie keep hanging up my face when she's trying to explain stuff to me. Like she literally hung up my face.
Guys, hold on. In my defense, like I'm really good with instructions. Like you just don't understand. That's like the perfect thing about having over 90 jobs. You learn how to explain shit, okay? Let me tell you something. If I tell you to look in the bottom left corner of your screen and I tell you what the icon looks like and Dwayne is looking like this, and I never see his eyes go. I'm like, can I see your eyes go to the bottom left? No, they never do. And I'm just sitting here like this, like, oh my God, I cannot. You caught me on a bad day, but then you took me to dinner after. So.
Yeah. You know, I'm always down with the food. You know, so it's a good write-off. So I'm going to have a good tax year. It's going to be a good tax year.
That's great. That's
it's
great.
Gonna be a great
well, she's going to send a whisper message so we don't like she's got.
No, that's
gonna have
perfect.
her. Thank you. Girl.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, I'm not.
We'll get on that.
I'm not Twitch savvy right now. I will get there.
First time.
I would get there.
Hey, but you guys that setup is nice though. I'm gonna have to get you come over here, D, and I'll get all this stuff and set it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, let me know when the wife is cooking, and I'll be more than happy.
Yeah, I know. When are you cooking?
But that's the only time I'm coming over. I've never been over Cali's house with his wife not cooking.
Oh my god.
Bryce did it today. She made a big tray of lasagna today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. If you guys didn't know, his wife is a chef, so she be laying it down. Okay. He's the entire pandemic while I'm over here sitting over trying to Chef Boyardee it up vegan style. Then I was like, you know what, fuck it. We just gonna eat fish again. I'm gonna get this crab. We might die tomorrow, shit. Okay, you know.
Okay. So it's 7:40. I hope our producer is watching this. We're gonna bring our guest in. He's been. Oh, how can I explain this? I used to coach his son, Kyle. He has a son named Kyle. Kyle went on to he'll explain what university he went to. He went on to play basketball, and I'm not sure what he's doing now.
Okay.
But he just written a book. He's like on the field photographer for the Dodgers. I've seen him a couple times at the Dodger game. Okay. He's taking pictures of him. He's chilling like in a couple front rows, and at the Lakers championship games. He's everywhere, and he just came out with a book.
Okay.
He'll give the title of his book, and also he just did maybe about a month ago, a LA Sports Radio Show here at 570 with Rodney Peete and Fred Rogan.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's up there. So you know, we starting our first show off with a pretty much of a bang. You know, our show is just so full of content. It's hard to get guests up in here. You know that.
Yeah.
You know how it is because
you don't like guests. You really don't like guests.
No, because you're entertaining enough. I mean, just you. And I'm not putting nothing out there. I'm just saying you, girl. Yeah. So anyway, we'll talk about us later. We're gonna bring our guest in. His name is Kevin Reese.
All right, Kevin Reese coming into the room, guys.
Come here, Kev.
Into the outhouse.
Let us know when he's in here. Let me know when he's in here.
We'll see it.
Okay.
Yeah, pop up on the screen.
Okay, because I don't want to duck my head down and be rude and bring up my protest party TV stuff. You know, I'm just not prepared right now. We've had a hard time. My Serato was working. The music was tripping. We just really had a hard time. Allie, is our chat really popping like that? What
yeah, we're going up, and then someone said, "Oh no, you's a man." Yikes! Who's a man? I'm so confused. I don't understand. What is wrong?
You can't disrespect our audience,
right?
No, it says he said,
"Don't do that."
You's a man. That's what he said.
Who's a man?
And then Rock said he had some tacos, and I'm like, oh my god, I want tacos. So let's see.
Okay. Well, I don't know where our producer's supposed to be bringing in our guest at 7:40. He was scheduled at 7:40. He's 3 minutes behind. But Allie, let's talk about what's going on with you. First of all, when you do your promos about some of the stuff you're doing, you need to distinguish if it's a book or a movie, because you have posted a picture of you naked in front of a haunted house.
That was a movie.
No,
it was a book.
That's the book trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was. We're talking to you, Allie. I thought that was a movie.
I'm so sorry. So like this, let me tell you what's going on with me. I had a conversation with the bitch who's supposed to be fixing my credit today, right? Like this is why I'm real mad, because I just got an email saying they're canceling my service. But they're canceling my service because I decided to call the credit bureau, and I was like, hey, I knew I should have sent that email earlier. I was like, hey, did you guys receive any challenge letters? They said they've received nothing. I've given this woman $500. And so they said they received nothing. She said they sent out letters. It should be in my portal. Ain't shit in my portal, let me tell you. So now I just received first I received a letter saying, here's an update, blah, blah, blah. Then I receive a letter saying, blah, 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 like saying, oh, now we're canceling. And I'm like, I was just about to fire you, and you said that you were going to be giving me a refund. So I want my refund. I'm sorry, that just distracted me. That was that email. A hoe was trying to fix her credit, guys. A hoe was trying to buy a house. A hoe was trying to live her life. And now she done, oh my God, you guys do not, let me tell you, I do not support Bloom Credit Co. First of all, do not sign up with them right now. Let me tell you, they do not communicate with you. If someone's fixing your credit, they should at least communicate with you that they sent out challenge letters. Not you just tell me, I need to see actual proof or something. There is nothing going on. So damn, that riled me up. Okay. And then my love life is in shambles. Cause I mean, I don't know how you just have love during quarantine. That's just going great. But then I've just been kicking it with my ex, cause that's life. What else is going on? Let's see. Oh my God, I started buying a bunch of new wigs. Don't you like her? Okay. And yeah, just been living my best little life at home, doing absolutely nothing. I redid my room. I did that. You have to have like a project, I feel like, during quarantine, so like redoing my room was my project and I felt satisfied. Then I wanted to go over to my man's house and I was like, now we're gonna redo your place. And he's like, bitch, don't touch my stuff. And I'm like, yeah, no, we're gonna, cause it's like, and then like I was helping him move. This is my thing, right? I'm really good at playing Tetris, you guys. I'm so good. So like, I know how to move and shift things. And I'm just like, I don't understand why we're making multiple trips, moving stuff. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Ain't nobody got time to make 5 trips back and forth to the goddamn car. Like, what we doing? It's just, no, it's not happening.
You just touched on like 6 different subjects.
You know how I do. I have to catch you up, Cali. It's been months since I've talked to you. Okay. Oh my God. My comedy career is just like over. Like stand-up is
whoa, wait a minute.
Stand-up is like non-existent. I was doing a virtual show for a little while and I do an open mic. I kept that up because I was like, okay, at least I'm doing something, And then people were like, get better comics. And I was like, get a life, okay?
I said that.
I was just like, you weren't the only one. I was like, y'all, like when you try to push people.
My producer just texted me. You got to go to music for a minute. When we come back, we're going to come back with our guests.
All right.
All right.
We don't need all these cops. We don't need no Billy Club. Y'all done enough. No justice, no peace. No racist, no peace. Enough is enough.
Somebody imagined shackles on black wrists, and yet people believed it to make it true. Somebody imagined borders, and enough people believed it to make it true. Somebody imagined police, and enough people believed it to make it true. So we have to be the diviners of change, the disruptors of truth. We must imagine differently.
We have to stop the nonsense and take back our community, and we have to police ourselves. Fight like Ali for your life.
This event has been deemed an unlawful assembly. You need to disperse to the east now. Failure to comply with this lawful order may subject you to arrest and forced
System of policing has got to go.
Say her name. Who looks at this dress for a riot? Us or them?
Our lives matter. Black lives matter.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. It could have been me. It could have been you. It could have been anybody out here, man.
Yo, ref, ring me along. I know Spig got my back. Freaky Todd spark the charm. Give 1, 2 for my man Pretty Lou as I bless the rest of my New York City crew. As we continue to bring you the flavor, representing LB from the cradle to the grave. Now how's that? One time for your mind. When I write down the line, give sight to the blind. I'm coming through with my clip. What you gonna do when shit gets thick? Gonna start your running and hiding? Is you gonna start your slipping and sliding? Man, I thought you had this game in the smack. Well, how you would feel real niggas in your ass? Mr. Cheeks, freaky cop, pretty loose, big nice thing. 1 for the money, 2 for the lie, 3 for my bills in the struggle getting by. 4, big nice and big high. Music makes me high. 1 for the money, 2 for the lie, 3 for my bills in the struggle getting by. For my bills, big nice, big high. Music makes me high.
cabbage off instinct. Niggas don't think shit stink. Pink Gators, my Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, if the head right, Biggie there, and night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruce Cruz who do something to us. Talk go through us. Girls walk to us, wanna do us, screw us, who us? Yeah, Papa and Pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch, stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Recently, niggas frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace. Keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace. With my peace. Asking who want it. You got it, nigga, flaunt it. That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
I put Hoser NY onto DKNY. Miami, DC, prefer Versace. All Philly hoes, know it's mosquito. Every cutie with the booty, boy, the coochie. Now who the real dude? Meaning who's really the shit? The niggas ride this. Frank like pussy 6 on the Lexus LX 4.5. Bulletproof glass tips if I want some ass. Gon' blast research, ask questions last. That's how most of these so-called gangsters pass.
All right, guys, we back. We got our guest here. I just got my confirmation text from my producer. We're gonna get this together better next week. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You hear me?
I got
right.
you. I got you.
Okay, cool. We got our let me see. Ali, is he up on protest? Are we up on protest?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. Where's Cali?
I'm here. I'm be right back in 1 minute. I'm right here.
Okay, you got it. All right. Our first guest for our first show on Protest TV. He is very popular amongst the athletes. He's very popular amongst especially the kids that are my son's age and his son's age, and along with their parents. He has done a lot of photography. He just sent me a smidget of some of his work, but I've known him for years, and so he has done a ton of stuff. I call him Doctor. He looks like a doctor, doesn't he? Dr. Kevin Reese. Kevin, how you doing, brother? I can't hear you.
I don't think
you hear me?
I don't think his mic's on.
Your mic is not on.
His mic is on. I just don't think if his headphones are connected to the computer, they're correct.
I don't think we can't hear him.
Right. You want to try this? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You're in now.
Okay.
How you doing, brother?
Got the earplug. Okay.
Now, we're scheduled to have a lot of your work being put up in the background. Now, are you logged on to protestparty.tv?
Am I logged on there now?
You got to speak up.
No, I am not.
Okay. Now, if you want, if you have another, screen or whatever, you go to protestparty.tv and all your work, and you can see all the chats and all the questions people want to ask and all that stuff. You're not going to see none of this stuff through Zoom.
No, yeah, you're not.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, let me do that right now then. What did you say, protesttv.com?
No, protestparty.tv.
Oh, okay. I'll do that right now. Okay.
And again, you got to speak up because I can't hear you.
Okay. I'm working on that right now. What did you say? You said protest. You said protest.
Protestparty.tv. It was a long link in the. I sent you in the email.
Yeah, you said protest TV.
Protest Party TV.
Party.
Protestparty.tv.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I got it. I think I've got it now. Okay.
Oh, it looks good. I see. I just opened it up myself. I didn't get a chance to open it up before.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, yes. Okay.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you and everything. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. We're just trying to, survive through this terrible pandemic, and
Yeah. Now, my question to you is, how did it affect you? Well, without putting the family in it professionally.
Well, it's affected me a lot. I mean, as you know, the NBA is in Orlando. In fact, I think the Lakers are playing right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're playing right now.
Yeah, but so I didn't have any playoff games, or I didn't have the rest of the NBA season and then playoffs. But the main thing is, the baseball. I've been out to Dodger Stadium about 5 times already, and it is just very eerie. I mean, just covering a game in a stadium that holds 57,000, and there's only about 200 people, counting me, media, the teams, and what little security they have. It's just very eerie, And as you well know, getting it out of the parking lot at Dodger Stadium is an effort in itself.
Right. Oh man, I went to opening day like 7 years in a row.
Yeah.
We didn't have great seats, but as you know, opening day at Dodger Stadium in the parking lot is damn near almost as entertaining as the game, if the game is not good.
That's the business.
Yeah, well, but that's the point, man. The parking lots are empty, and I've always said that Dodger Stadium is really, if you think about it, Dodger Stadium is a stadium in the middle of a huge parking lot. And so it's very ironic. It's extremely ironic, and they're only letting in. I think you're only allowed to have 45 members of the media, period, at a Major League Baseball game. So I've been getting into some things, and I skipped tonight for this interview. I was supposed to work tonight, but I skipped that interview. So I just skipped the game to do the interview with you.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So, but those are the main things, and in my opinion, they can talk all they want, but I don't see how they're gonna play NFL football. Now seems like they're going full steam ahead, but
are you gonna be working the Rams game?
There is a Rams game. Yeah. But for my understanding, yes. But I won't be working SC or UCLA, that's for sure.
I know. I was listening to a show today, and there was like the Big Ten. They decided that they're not going to play.
Right.
But not all 10 of the teams are in agreement with that. You got like the huge universities that bring in all the money that want to play.
Right.
But then you got like a lot of these small schools. They're like, hey, look, we want to play.
Yeah. Well, I think the ones you're talking about are Nebraska and Ohio State.
Right.
That's a factory. Those are football factories, and some people realize that a football season, which is basically for most major programs, is usually 6 or 7 home games. But that brings in just gazillions of dollars, and not only for the athletic program, but the money also goes to putting on a wing onto the library, or bringing in some more money for the science departments, So trust me, and I've been to Ohio State, and I've been to Nebraska. Okay, I've been to Iowa. Okay, I've been to Notre Dame. And you talk about traffic going into Dodger Stadium. It's nothing like going into those stadiums.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I've been to Penn State. And those are real. I was talking to somebody about that the other day. That's a religion, man. They close restaurants and gas stations around those games in those parts of the country.
Yeah, I remember watching a Green Bay Packer game.
Yeah.
And it was on TV, of course. And it was a playoff game. And they actually had like aerial footage of the streets of Green Bay, there was absolutely nobody in the streets. Everybody was glued into the television watching the game.
Yeah.
That's a football town though. That's what they got. That's what they do.
Well, that's all they have.
That's it. Yeah.
I mean, and you may not know, but that team is, I think, half owned by the public.
Yeah, it is. It still is. It's owned by the people of Green Bay. They have percentage to buy into it. So
percentage of it.
They support it all the way.
Oh no, that's the people. For season tickets, somebody has to die.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I like that framework though. That the people who are supporting it are the people. They have ownership in it.
Yes,
I think that's not. I don't think that's a bad thing. I've always appreciated that framework that they set up. Kevin, do you? Let me ask you a question because Dee was telling me you've been doing this for a long time. Do you remember the first game that you had to work? The first professional game, football, baseball, basketball.
Sure. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'll break them down. Okay. My first NFL game was the Baltimore Colts.
Oh, good Lord!
At the Jets, Shea Stadium. And packed house at Shea Stadium, which held about 68,000, maybe, I guess.
Yeah.
And right across the street that same day, the men's final with Borg and McEnroe.
Oh, wow. Oh, damn.
Yeah, same day.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. That's straight classic right there. Bjorn Borg and John McEnroe. Yeah, that's straight classic.
Okay.
You can't get seats to that, or you couldn't then. So you get working on that.
Okay,
that's legendary.
Wow, my first NBA game. Wow, okay. My first NBA game, I'm going to say probably Knicks in the Garden, and I got kicked out because I didn't have a credential. I snuck down on the floor and took photos.
Oh, Lord. So you saw their brother coming in. He ain't got no credentials.
Yeah. I didn't have a credential at the time. And so that I would probably say that was my first NBA game.
Yeah.
Major League game, I would say probably it would probably have to be the Mets or the Yankees, one of the two. I don't want to say the year, but let's just say in the late 70s. Okay, would be my first. Oh, good
Lord! Yeah, Bucky Dent, Reggie Jackson.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Billy Martin, Mangin. Yeah,
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
77 Yankees right there. Oh,
yeah, you're right.
You're a professional, my man.
Yeah. I was
stone cold professional.
I was in Yankee Stadium the day that Mariano Rivera set the save record.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I was also, and these are all part of my new book, by the way. I was in Fenway Park the day they retired Carl Yastrzemski's number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was in Candlestick Park the day they retired Stretch McCovey, Willie McCovey's number.
Willie McCovey, yeah.
I was in Candlestick Park the day they retired Steve Young's number.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I was.
And how'd you get so lucky to go to all these events? I mean, you just luck of the draw.
No, hold on. Before you answer that, see now what you're touching on right there. You just dropped in talking about. Once again, I know I'm baseball all day. My friend called me, Flash, hit me up the other day because Boston lost to Yankees. You know, I'm such a Boston Red Sox fan, and he's from New York, so he's constantly.
So am I, man. I'm a New Yorker too, man. Jeter didn't tell you that, but I'm stone cold Brooklyn, man.
Yeah, that's where my boy's from, straight up Brooklyn. That's all I hear from him all the time.
I got a couple friends from Brooklyn, and I don't hate Brooklyn people, but they act like Brooklyn is the 51st and 52nd state of the United States.
Well, dude, you realize
the planet of Brooklyn.
If Brooklyn was it's well known that if Brooklyn was a city, it'd be the 5th largest city in America. You know.
Yeah, it's known. Yes, I've known that.
Yeah.
But listen, here's a question I want, because what you were just touching on about those classic events, and D was like, how'd you get there? And then you mentioned you wrote a book. I was going to ask you, in your profession, dating all the way back to when you first started, how many brothers did you see on the field with you?
Well, yeah, let's put it this way. It's gotten a lot better recently.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a lot.
Yeah, but I'm like, when you mentioned those 77 Yankees, I mean, that was some time ago. Like, I know I got one frat brother, Javon Moore. He's a sports photographer.
I know Javon. I know him very well.
Yeah, that's my frat. And he's the only one I know. Like, yeah. So when you were mentioning those events, like, I remember sitting here watching those things on TV and wouldn't have imagined any brothers on the field professionally photography.
Well, you bring that up, and I've told Javon quite a few times, man, that I'm so happy he's out here with me.
Yeah.
Him and some more brothers now. He's not the only one. But I'm in fact, I know his little girl, and she's not little anymore.
I'm about to say not anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, she's not little anymore.
Yeah.
But but I know Javon really well.
I remember when he started doing that, I thought, like, I didn't even think about it, that he's doing something that I don't see a lot of brothers do. Mm-hmm. And then he started doing it and everything. And then I keep looking at, following him, talks. I'm like, that's really, really commendable and interesting. It's interesting and commendable because it's just not a profession that I see a lot of brothers get into, like on-field photography.
Well, like I said, I've been doing it a long time, and like I said, I started in the late 70s, early 80s. Mm-hmm. And my very first credential, now I'm really going to give everybody my age now. The very first credential I ever had to a game, or it was to a tournament, was to the 77 NIT in the Garden.
Oh, wow.
That was the very first credential I ever had. And then I just kind of took it from there and just kind of, took the ball and I ran with it. And I went to different magazines. And the one thing I did learn about the business is that, it really, at least then, and in some ways even now, color was not an issue. It was more about getting good photos to people and getting them there on time and getting access. Now, I ran into some hurdles. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Somebody in the chat said, "Oh yeah, it's been confirmed. You are kind of old."
Yeah.
That's all right though, bro. That's all right.
You don't live this long and be stupid.
Yeah.
Somebody said this nigga old.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey man, I'm glad to still be here, man, and I'm still good.
Hey, that's all right.
I guess, and I can still run 2 miles. Okay, and Gita, I still work out. I still do my running up at Ladera.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
okay.
I still do it. Yeah, in fact, I skipped it tonight, but I would have probably done it tonight. But I still do my 2 miles up at Ladera. And since the pandemic has come along, I've started doing it just about every night.
Now,
but
did you apply to go to the bubble?
No.
You didn't want to go to the bubble?
I didn't even want to.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know.
No, because they're only letting in. I think they only let in 40 members of the media. Period. And in case you guys don't know, that they didn't even let in the team's broadcasters. Okay. The only broadcasters that are in the bubble are TNT and ESPN. The radio and local TV are not in the bubble. They're doing the games from studios in the different NBA cities.
Yeah.
I'm reading these chats, man. These people are mean. They say you too old for the bubble.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
I am. No, I agree with that.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, you know what? Did you hear about the one of the broadcasters for the Utah Jazz? They just suspended him today because he had posted that the Utah Jazz versus the Denver Niggas, and they suspended them.
Yeah. The other one was, I don't know if you read this, but I don't know this guy, but a photographer.
Yeah.
Posted on his Facebook.
Joe in the hole.
Yeah. You said it.
Wow.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. You said it. I didn't know this guy. I don't know the guy. But,
Okay. I was going to ask you, did you know him?
No. I've heard of him, and I know people who do know him, but I never met the guy. But yeah, that was kind of stupid. I mean, in this day and age, where if you say boo, you could possibly lose your job. So that's the reason why when I go on Facebook, I don't put anything political on there. Period.
Okay. Right. Yeah, you can't. I mean, you know what? Even like when kids apply for college now and all that good stuff, they don't. They always encourage them. Look, clean your Facebook or don't do it at all, because colleges and all, they look at that stuff.
Yeah. And I tell Kyle all the time, just be careful what you put up there, man. It's a different social media. I'm only on Facebook, okay, and I'm not on Twitter and the other platforms. And I guess maybe that's more now. I'm being told that Facebook is for the baby boomers anyway. But like I said, I don't make any political comments on there. Hey, your daughter looks beautiful. I haven't seen her in 10 years.
Right. Yeah. I don't make any comments on. I don't make any. Well, I put other stuff up there, but I don't make any political comments.
No, don't do that.
I'm not applying to college, so
music.
I put up stuff that amuses me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a little bit off of that. But you know what? I want to get to your book. I've been reading these posts. They said your immune system couldn't take the bubble.
Yeah. My immune system is real good. How is theirs?
Yeah, exactly. Did they not hear? They just said he runs every day.
Yeah.
Millennials not out there running, bro.
Oh yeah, no. They working out at home.
Don't even run every day, Jeter.
The millennials don't run.
No, hell.
The baby boomers and Gen X. That's it.
Yeah.
So let's get to your book, man.
Please get to the book. I want to know. What's the title? Where can I pick it up?
Okay. Well, I'll hold it up here in front of the camera, but the title of it is Special Days and Nights. Okay. And you should be able to see it here in a second. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Special Days and Nights. Okay.
Okay. Now we're gonna have a link. We're gonna put a link up for it to make sure that people can log into that.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna send the link that you sent me.
Right. You have to go to blurb.com. That's where it's sold. Okay. It's only available online. Now, let me explain it to you. The book there are no action photos in it whatsoever. Okay. It's all commemorative photos. It's all photos of commemorative things that happened at the game that I was at. Okay. And as I mentioned before, I've got on the cover, I've got Vin Scully's last game. Okay. And on the back cover, I've got Kobe's last game. Okay. I've in there, I've got, let's see, I'll look at it real quick for you. I've got a really good photo of the Rams, 6 Hall of Famers, Ram players, Hall of Famers holding up their rings in a photo, okay, in their Hall of Fame jackets, no less, okay?
Hey, Kevin, let me ask you a question, because once again, screw all those people on the chat. I appreciate you've been doing it so long. Are you still doing it analog, or are you doing it digital?
Oh, no, digital, brother. No.
Well, I mean, sometimes those purists, I know a couple of cats, they still walk around with the Canon EOS and they're still developing in their dark rooms, which is shocking. But, I was just checking.
Yeah, where the hell are they buying the chemicals? Because you can't even.
That's what I asked. I'm like,
you can't. No, I haven't, brother. I haven't developed a roll of film or been in a dark room in probably 10 years now. Well, no, close to 15.
Yeah.
No, it's all digital. It's all digital now. You have to get the stuff out fast, and you're on deadline. When I'm working with newspapers, I'm on deadlines. So I have to get it out by a certain time, and nobody even takes film anymore.
Yeah.
They really don't even want it. So but do you want to talk about some of the photos that are coming up there on the on the screen there, or?
Sure.
Let's
heck yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
That one photo there is Seahawks Stadium, okay, in Seattle, and that's an interesting stadium because that stadium, people don't know that the field is not. The fans are covered, but the field is not. Okay, and it's because they voted not to do that in Seattle because they had been in that dungeon all those years in the Kingdome, and they said that no, and you can see downtown in the offing there, but that's a beautiful stadium with the Seahawks. But did we lose it? Okay. Oh, come back. Here we go.
What just happened?
I don't know.
It keeps.
That's in at the as they say, that's back at the station.
Yeah, that's not us.
That's not us.
Okay.
I'm sure, but go ahead.
All right. Well, then you got. Well, there we go. Now we're back. Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. And that photo there is that's the last time Kobe was ever in a uniform.
Oh wow.
That's the last. I'm pretty sure that's the last photo of him at least in his Laker uniform. Okay. That was where he was peace out, I'm out, and at his press conference, and that was one of that game was like an NBA Finals game. Okay,
and I could feel electricity through the television.
Yeah, that game was. By the way,
every celebrity was there.
Yeah, by the way, Peter, Kyle and Kathy were at that game.
Really?
Yeah. That game was like the media onslaught for that game was like an NBA Finals game. It really was. I mean, it was just like unbelievable amount of media there, and that was his last time in the to my knowledge, that was his last time in the Laker uniform, and it was very that night was very interesting. That
game was interesting because I thought he was on his way to one of those 6-for-37 games because he was missing every single shot in the first quarter and a half.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's just like good things happen to great people all the time, man. It's almost like when Derek Jeter came back from his injury, the first pitch he got, he hit a home run.
Right. Yeah.
It just like Michael Jordan is like, his last game in Chicago Bulls is a jump shot he holds near the top of the key with his hands up. Last game, I'm just saying, that's what makes him great. It just seems like great things happen to great people all the time.
Yeah. And now that photo there is that's in the national championship game. That's both of those photos were in the national championship game. Clemson and Alabama. Yeah, that was Teal. The guy, he got drafted by Miami, correct? And
yes.
Yeah, and Teal. I have so much trouble pronouncing his name. So yeah, that was in the national championship game, but now that's a huge, monstrous game too, man. The media onslaught is pretty close to what the Super Bowl is. I've covered 10 Super Bowls, and man, I mean, Super Bowl is just unbelievable. I've often said that basically the NFL comes in and takes over your city for 10 days.
Right.
wherever the Super Bowl is, and it's just overwhelming. And the interesting thing about it is the build up to it is pretty big, and then once the game starts and it's over, it's just another game, you know.
Yeah, it's especially the New England and Atlanta Falcons game. That seemed like a regular season game. They was winning, and all of a sudden, they forgot how to play.
Gave Tom another ring. That photo there is of Matthew McConaughey, and he is the
That's
biggest
a Texas game.
Yeah, well, that was at the Fiesta Bowl, and you're right. That was Texas.
With Texas and USC.
No. I said the Fiesta Bowl.
Oh, okay. I heard.
Right,
I got you.
and so I can't remember who they were playing that. I mean, it may have been Ohio State. I think that's who it was.
Yeah.
And he was on the sideline, but you're right. I also did that Texas USC game too. I was at that game.
That was like the best game because Matthew McConaughey was the only celebrity on Texas side, and SC had all these Spielberg and Will Ferrell, all these USC alum celebrities, and it's only one celebrity over there, and it was Matthew McConaughey pulling for Vince Young in Texas.
Yeah. You're right. He was there. Yeah, but that was the Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah.
And I just I just remember him being so animated.
Oh yeah.
On the sideline, man, and he was just like he's the type of person that you got to take pictures of.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's I guess that's the main thing I think that is going to really hurt me is probably the college and here's another good one. You know who this is in this photo?
I gotta blow it up. Who is that?
Take a wild guess.
I gotta blow it up too.
He's probably He's probably the number one rapper.
That's Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that is Kendrick.
That's Kendrick Lamar.
His form looks better than 50 Cent. That's for sure.
His form does look better than 50 Cent.
Yeah.
It's interesting, man, because some of those celebrities, you can tell the ones that, played some kind of sport earlier on in their life, as a kid or in high school.
Well, you know, Nelly plays single A ball.
Yeah, okay. And you can tell the ones who did it. And the one that really, I think I put a photo of her in there. The one that really surprised me was Jessica Alba. Okay. And that was the one that really surprised me. She obviously had played ball, when she was a kid in high school. And she threw it right on the money. But as you can see, Darth Vader did not.
Because I got this light in my face.
Cali just went out. Okay, we're good. So, Kevin, what's next, man? What's next for you?
I'm just trying to get along here, man. Just trying to. Hopefully, we, as Cali was asking about the football season, hopefully we will have football. And then I don't know. There's Jessica Alba, yeah. And then I'll start working on that, man. Then I'm going to start another book. I'm definitely going to start another book, but this one I want to get a major publisher to work with, man. But
books are really big right now.
Yeah.
Books have been big, bro.
I'm talking about in terms of selling. Selling.
Yeah,
it's really big right now. A lot of people writing a lot of books.
Yeah.
They got time on their hands.
Yeah, Well, that's how I got my mind finished, because I had a lot of time on my hands to work on it, man.
Yeah.
So because I had started it like 2 years ago, and then when we went into this pandemic, everybody was on lockdown, the months of April and May, we were pretty much on lockdown.
Yeah.
And June.
June.
Yeah.
And so I finally got it finished then. And I'm probably going to approach some publishers on the next one. But right now I'm working on my archives. The AP has been requesting my photographs for some time, and I haven't had a chance to.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
And I, all these years going from game to game to game, season to season to season to season, I haven't had the time. And so now I'm going to, I've been working on those. And in fact, I was working on them today.
Oh, that's what's up.
Do you have a favorite photograph out of all the years? You got a top two that you like? When I took it, I didn't think about it. When you developed it, or when you looked at it, like, this is hands down.
Yeah, I do. I don't think they put it in here. At least I don't see it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say that's Beyonce at the Super Bowl, by the way, singing the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
My two favorite photographs, I would say, is I have a photo of Denzel and Sidney Poitier sitting next to each other.
Oh, wow.
At a Laker game.
Now, did they pose for that picture, or that was just an action shot?
No, they didn't pose. No, they didn't pose, but they knew they were getting their photograph taken because me and like 5 other photographers were taking them. So
yeah.
So there was no way they didn't know. But that's really in my opinion, is kind of a iconic photo.
Yeah.
And actually, I put it in the book actually.
Mm-hmm.
And it was right after. It was a month after both of them had won an Oscar on the same night.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's what's
they
up.
Had both won an Oscar on the same night. The night that
Halle Berry
Denzel won it for Training Day.
And they
Training
gave,
Day.
Yeah, he got the Training Day one, and it gave Sidney Lifetime
Right.
Oscar. Yeah.
That was the same night. So and fast forward about a month, they were both sitting next to each other at a Laker game, and I got that shot. And my other favorite shot is a shot of, now this is going back a little ways, but I have a shot of tip-off in the Boston Garden, okay, and of the Lakers and the Celtics in I want to say Game 4 of the NBA Finals.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, you didn't realize it, but in the photo, there are 6 Hall of Famers in the photo.
Oh, yeah. If you say Lakers in Boston and the Garden, Game 4, Game 1, any of those championship games, you got Hall of Famers all over the court right there. Yeah. That's classic.
Yeah, there's 6 Hall of Famers in one photo.
Yeah. I asked a question the other day to a friend of mine, but see, you have the question I posed to a couple of friends. We were having a conversation. I said, what is an event?
Here it is. That's it right there. That's it.
I posed a question to a couple of friends. We were having a conversation about, can you name an event that you were at that has become part of history? And it sounds like pretty much everything you're discussing, the photos that you've been taking, you were at events that have become etched in a part of history.
Well, yeah. I was at that Game 7 Lakers Celtics.
Yeah.
In Staples Center.
Were you at the game? Were you at the game where Kirk Gibson hit the home run?
No, I didn't have credentials for that was 88.
88.
No, I didn't have credentials for that. But I like I said, I've been to 10 Super Bowls.
Yeah, that's.
And I was at Kobe's last game.
That's historic. Yeah.
And Vince Scully's last game in Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, that's historic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy to think like you're at, when you go into it, yeah, you may know that particular thing. That's Kobe's last game, Vince's last, but I don't think the impact of things like that until years have passed. And you're I was there. Like I saw that. Like, wow.
Yeah. And of course, SC Texas.
Yeah.
The national championship Rose Bowl. Let's see another one. Oh boy. I said that I was at the day that Mariano Rivera set the save record in Yankee Stadium. So I've been at some really, really historic games. Yeah,
that's incredible.
And I was at those. I was at those 3 Super Bowls where the Patriots won by the hair of their skin, you know, and so those were pretty historic games also.
Were you the one that was filming the practices?
No.
I was gonna. Hey, that was my next question. That was gonna be my next question.
No.
Man, hey, Kev. First, I just wanted to thank you for coming to the show, man. You had reached out to me, and we was at the studio, and then we decided not to go to the studio anymore, and then we was like, one of my guests in here, Allie, she hasn't spoken a word yet. She's not a sports person at all.
She's not. Okay. She keeps
turning off.
That's why her screen was pink, and she just took off. She's like, I did not get pretty to hear you guys talk about sports.
Man, those days in the studios, we started talking about sports.
You were asking me about historic games. That game that you just saw the photo before, the Monday night Rams and Chiefs game.
That was class. That game originally was supposed to be in Mexico, right?
Right, Mexico City. Yeah. That's the final touchdown of that game, and you know, like you said, going in, you don't know it.
Yeah, you going to work.
Right. Yeah.
You're going to work.
The final score of that game was what, 58-51, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it was the first time. It was the highest amount of points ever scored on Monday Night Football. Period.
Yeah.
And it was also the first time in NFL history a team scored 50 points and lost.
Yes.
You know, and like, so yeah. But you don't know going in that.
No.
There's no way you could know that going in. You know, unless you know it's Game 7 of the NBA Finals, the Super Bowl, and you know, yes, those you know.
Yeah. Or like you go to Kobe's last game, but you don't know Kobe's gonna explode that night.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Jeter was saying, man. Like Kobe couldn't put the ball in the ocean that night, man.
Right.
Yeah, and it was just like I said, great things happen to great people. Kevin, you are a great guy, and that's why you've been you know, your story will live on, your pictures will live on, and hopefully.
Yeah, our chat has literally been on fire. Okay, guys, they're with it. They're listening.
Yeah, so no, man, it's dope. It's dope.
This has been a pleasure, Kevin.
It has. I didn't get to speak to you much, Kevin. I'm sorry. I don't really know much about sports, and they look at me like I embarrass myself when I start talking sports and stats.
Well, you look good, my dear. So that's all that's important.
Well, you know what? You made her night.
That's it. You're done.
Because I saw you earlier, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be real fun.
I was like, no, you would have been sitting up here like, oh, she's pretty, but she dumb as a box of rocks.
No, wait, hold up, time out. No. Okay, back up. Now you must realize that there are a lot of women in sports these days. Okay, I mean, a lot of women broadcasters.
Yes.
Okay. And so no,
I think she would be great. She got a great personality.
I would love to. I need to educate myself about sports.
If she got the games down, she would be good.
Right.
You're
she
right.
got the game down. Her personality. She's I think she knows how to ask questions. But apparently,
I have a friend that's in she's a broadcaster now. But they gave her, before they hired her, they gave her a quiz. Okay, and they asked her simple questions. You know, they're not going to ask you what a bunt squeeze is, or what a man.
Even though that sounds sexual.
Yeah, it does.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. You know, they're not going to ask you what a corner blitz is, but or something like that. But they're going to ask you something simple like, what is the Pac-12? What is that? You know, they're going to ask you something like...
not a pack of 12. What is the Pac-12?
No, they're going to ask you like something simple like, what is a hat trick?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Kevin, have you ever done any of the NHL games?
A little bit, not much.
Okay.
But I and the reason why is because I'm so busy at Staples Center with both Lakers and Clippers.
And Clippers, yeah.
I would. Kyle and Kathy would never see me, and Jeter can see. I noticed they didn't put the photos up I sent to you, Jeter.
They didn't. My producer thought I was being arrogant. When I sent him the pictures of me, he was like, "Yeah, I see pictures of you, but what does this got to do with the book?"
Well, the reason why I wanted to show. Oh, there we go.
He is. Look, okay. My producer's on it. He's on it. He's on it. There you go.
No, I mean, because I wanted to show that the Jeter had another life. Okay.
Oh yeah,
right. I talk about it a lot. I love yelling at kids. You know that. I mean, Kevin. It took a while for Kevin to win Kevin over because they were very overprotective of their kid. Very, very overprotective.
Okay. I gotta tell a story. Okay, but hold on.
Okay, Dwayne, go ahead.
Dwayne, I still think of you when I look at the movie Taken.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Wait a minute. I haven't seen that in a while, but okay.
Now, do you know why?
No.
Let me refresh your memory. Okay. I know you remember a bus full of kids going to Las Vegas. I know you remember that.
Man, I tell this story. Let me tell you something.
Oh Lord, yes.
I got 78 black people on time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not one person.
That's true.
Kevin, tell him not one person was late.
Okay, except for the time you had the wrong field and you had me driving to the wrong field, but that's.
Well, we talking about the bus to Vegas. We're not talking about that.
Okay.
That's two separate incidents.
But there's a bus. This bus was filled with about a third parents, but mostly kids 9 and 10, maybe 12 years old, and on the bus going to Vegas. Jeter puts on Taken.
The movie
Taken.
I didn't do that. It must have been Cali.
No, dude. No, it was not. No.
I wasn't in control of the movies. I wasn't in control of what was being played. I mean, though I was in charge, doesn't mean I was in charge of everything.
Well, who brought that DVD on?
Well, what's wrong with Taken?
That was AD.
No, it wasn't AD. No, the AD.
No, to answer your question, nothing was wrong with it, but it was just the fact that, in my opinion, at the time, and Jeter's right about that. Me and my wife were very protective of our son at the time, and there's Kyle hitting the home run, Jeter, if you remember that.
Oh yeah.
That's my son hitting a home run, and
that's Larry King's son right there, number 7, Chance.
Kevin, I just want to tell you that our viewers are saying we need your wisdom. We need wisdom like you. And another viewer said, "Oh yeah, you look cute. You a cute old man." So you got the fans over here.
Let's keep talking.
Look, the more about the historical events he's been at, the better looking he got. But first he was too old.
Right.
Yeah, he couldn't do.
This nigga might have some money.
That part. I have to, but let me tell you, he was the coach of my son and about 14 other boys, if I remember correctly, 13 other boys.
Yeah.
And Larry King's son was on the team, and Larry King was bankrolling everything. Maybe I shouldn't put it that way, Jeter, but he certainly, and we really enjoy. I really cherish those moments. I really do.
You know what, man, and and you know what? What's so crazy? Everybody but one, all those kids went to college.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, all of them went to college except for Valance, and we all knew Valance wasn't going to college.
I ran into Valance. Valance works at Staples Center.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
well, I guess 14 out of 15 ain't bad.
No, Jeter, I was covering the game one night, and he walks up on. I did not recognize that young man, and he walked up on me, and said, "Excuse me, sir, don't you have a son named Kyle?" And I was like,
Right.
"What?"
Yeah, Valance is the only gangbanger on our team. But I knew his dad, and our team was just made up of a bunch of everybody. We had some Beverly Hills kids, we had some kids up in Ladera, we had some kids,
And the other movie I remember you put up on that boat on that trip was, I think it was Bone.
Porn?
No, B-O-N-E, Bone.
The porn Bone?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, I showed that to him when we was in the room, not on the bus.
Yeah. And Gino will tell you he had the with the 5-room suite at the top of the hotel.
Oh, well,
Yeah. He don't tell you about that. Yeah.
When you're the coach, I mean,
He had the suite up at the top of the hotel.
Again, Tommy
And
Lasorda.
the rest of us were in the basement.
Yeah, well, y'all the parents.
Tony La Russa.
Right, I'm the coach. Me and Larry gets the top floor, and y'all get the.
Hey, Kevin, can you hold your hands up for me? Everybody, let's hold our hands up. You just hold our hands up. There we go. All right. There we go. They just wanted to see your. They wanted to see your hands. They wanted to see your hands.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Kevin.
We got
our show's about to end. I want plug your book one more time before you go.
Okay. Well, I'm willing to come back on. I'm willing to come back.
Yes, please.
Good.
And tell everybody my immune system is well. Okay.
I will.
I admit. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you on the air. I'm 61 years old.
That's what's up.
all right.
But I know I don't look it.
Oh wait, D, that makes you 60, right?
Stop it.
She's a comic.
She's a millennial.
Yeah, she's a comedian.
Oh my God, you know how I feel about when you
Okay, 2 shows nightly, huh?
Yeah, she's a millennial.
Yeah. So,
2 drink minimum.
Right.
And don't forget to tip the waitress, right?
Right. She just shows more than her boobs. She does show her talent, her jokes.
Get the milk jugs ready.
Well, you know the old joke, right? I ought to join the club and hit you over the head with it, right? You know that one.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God. This is
Hey,
too funny.
Kev, I just want to say thanks again, man. It's a pleasure having you. Always good to talk to you, man. I'm glad you called me, man, because get the book.
Yep, get the
like
book.
Morris Day is in the book. Everything's in the book.
Yeah.
Are the words big so they can read it? Because our
Yeah, you have to go to blurb.com. You must go to blurb.com and put in special days and nights, or you can put in just Kevin Reece, KevinReece, and it'll come up.
Yeah, actually, when we went to Vegas, that was my first time meeting Donald Trump. When we went to Vegas, I met Donald Trump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, where can I see you, Allie? What clubs are you working at? Well, I guess you can't work.
I live in Cali, so the clubs are closed, but you
Right.
can see me on your screen because I'll be coming to Protest Party with my comedy show. So yes, I will have D send you the info. My comedy show's coming back. Now, are you a fan of all types of comedy?
Oh.
Okay, but what do you mean by all types?
Yeah,
What is
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
Right.
I mean,
he's a fan of good comedy, Allie.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. Good comedy. I can get that to you.
In fact, I watch a lot of I watch Comedy Channel on a regular basis.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Well, if I said, you wouldn't know.
You think so?
We tried to make sure she's a historian of comedy.
Really?
So
Okay.
We get on her case about that.
Yeah, she does it, so she should study it.
Right.
Okay. Then I'll ask you. Okay, here's a good. Yeah, and I'm really good on trivia. I'm very good in trivia.
She hates trivia, but go ahead.
She's not.
She's not.
Allie is not.
Okay.
Cultivators.
What was Red Fox's real name?
Red Fox's real name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Show your hands.
My hands are right here.
So you won't Google nothing.
Damn, I barely got it in the search. Okay. Oh, comedian.
Oh,
Hey, you don't know.
I mean, why would I know that?
Because you're a comedian.
Because you're a comedian.
I mean, of course I know that. Like Richard Pryor. Red Fox's real name was John Elroy Sanford.
His real name was Fred Sanford.
Well, if that was a trick question, why didn't you say so?
What was tricky about it?
That's not on the Wikipedia.
How are you on Wikipedia?
His real name was Fred Sanford. In fact, he's Fred Sanford II, actually.
Oh my God.
You know what? I hope someone quizzes someone the way you quizzed me. I hope someone quizzes someone about my name, because a lot of people don't know my real name, and I hope someone does that for me, like you just did for Red Fox, who died in 1991.
Wow, you're right. But no, I'm a big fan of and I will check you out for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God, I'd love that. We love to have you back. Seriously.
Yeah. Well,
let's not talk sports though.
Then talk. Well, I'd like to talk about anything I told you that we could talk about anything you wanted to talk about.
Really? Oh my God. Sorry, I was totally cussing out the lady who stole my money from my credit, but I'm.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why she left.
Kevin,
we gotta go. Kevin, we gotta go. We'll link up. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it, brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
You got it, man. Stay tuned as well. Allie.
Yes.
What's up?
What's up?
What's going on, man? I haven't, you logged out and everything, and
I was here. I had to step away. The lady really, she really messed with my credit. She messed with my okay, look, I called the people to see if she sent those letters, and she basically got rude with me and then sends me this. And how does it go from $500 to $250? And I'm just really upset. So, I just had to call her and say I'm suing her, doing a chargeback, and she's got me effed up all the way. So, I just cannot. Where is GDOT? Where is GDOT?
Only you can repair your credit. Don't pay anybody for that.
Okay, that's not true. My sister's credit got fixed, okay? My debt's easy. It's just credit card debt. So it's not like it's like student loan debt. It's just like 20 grand in credit card debt that I just need to go away. I went from owing Discover like 10 grand to now 2,300. And I'm like,
somebody said Kevin's about to be Allie's sugar daddy.
He's holding on. He's like, I'm not signing out.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh. And we still have Kevin the chat on the low. This is hilarious. I could not. Oh my God. Okay, look guys, that's the only thing that's going on, but I'm back now.
As soon as she put a sweater on, that nigga gonna log out.
He's like, I'm out.
I think as soon as I take this wig off, he's gonna be like, oh, no.
Bald-headed girls are more fun.
I be trying to tell him. I be trying to tell him.
Right.
Oh my God, Dwayne, do you remember that?
He must be in the garage.
Dwayne, remember that? I can't stand it. Wait, okay, Dwayne, do you remember that comedy show that you came to of mine where you that comedy show where I took my wig off because I was having issues with my wig and I couldn't take it? Remember that one where we went to Volcano after with my friend? And so look, Cali, so I went I did my show, right? And I was just in a mood because the guy only gave me a certain amount of time when he promised me 7 minutes, and I was just mad about it, right? So I'm on stage, and then I took my wig off, so I'm completely bald. And so when I come off stage, Dwayne's like, why did you keep flipping your hair? There was no hair to flip. He was like, all I kept seeing was you go like this.
That's so funny.
This. Well, there was no hair on my neck to flip. And I'm like, it's just such a habit to just flip my hair. I just do it all the time. And he was like, all I kept seeing you do was flip, just random flip. And I'm like,
that's so funny.
I need to get that. Yeah, we always have fun. Cali, you got to come out to a show when we have them. I'm serious.
Oh, man.
Wait, that last one I went, that was great. I really enjoyed that one.
Which one did you come for?
Oh yeah, which one?
We're at the Laugh Factory. We're at the Laugh Factory.
That's right. Man, Cali was upstairs cracking up. That's right.
Was George Lopez there, or was it D.L. Hughley?
DL was there. D.L. Hughley was there.
Okay, D.L.
Yeah,
okay.
That was the D.L. show. Lunel was there. That was fun.
And Lunel, because that's why Tasha came, because Lunel was there.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
Kevin,
right.
when we come back, I will definitely get you tickets. I'm one of the producers of the show, so I will definitely get you guys tickets. You guys, we'll be giving away tickets. I can't really.
Kevin's like, you gonna wear that shirt?
That part. That part. I like the no log off.
Hilarious. Okay, guys, we're gonna. This is a part where we get to what's in the alley. I'm gonna announce it because you ain't about to cut me off this time.
Oh anyway,
Lord.
What's going? Wait, first of all, before you get into it, because we end the show with your.
I thought we already did what's in the alley. Didn't we already do that?
We didn't. Yeah, didn't we do that already?
We already did
No,
it. Yeah,
we did not
already.
do What's in the Alley.
We did it, but we did it before Kevin came on.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we did What's Alley been up to. We haven't done What's in the Alley.
No, we did What's in the Alley already. The people don't want to hear it again.
Oh, Callie, you funny. Y'all don't understand. I really be getting mad at them. Like, y'all think we be playing, but I really be mad at them. That me and Callie used to ride home, and I was like, don't talk to me. I am so mad how you, like, Callie always says millennials, for all the millennials that are here.
Goddamn millennials.
Ever feel that, like, is that the way people say millennials?
Somebody just said, Kev wants Allie in that shirt.
I can't with y'all. Can you focus? Can you focus, please? Can you focus? It's always during my segment that things go away. Can we focus?
All
I guess. Anyway.
All right, I'm gonna mute you. It's okay. Oh no, I'll mute you.
Okay, let's get some music in your background. Go ahead.
No, What's in the Alley?
Okay, guys. So what's going on in the alley today? Okay, is we are seeing the movement of vagina empowerment with all of the female rappers, and I am here for it, you guys. Now, you guys are two sticklers with rap, and you don't call a lot of the people I consider rap artists rappers, right? However, how do you feel about them? Okay, this is my thing. Meg Thee Stallion. I did not think she could come out with a third album rapping about her down there area.
Wet ass pussy.
I didn't think she could keep doing it. I was like, they're gonna run out of lyrics. How is she so creative? That is artistry right there. Her and Cardi, like, don't you agree? Or do you feel like it's still not rap music?
You know what? A friend of mine posted that the other day. They're like, I finally listened to the Cardi Megan Stallion. So I watched the video. I didn't know people were complaining about it so much. But here's what I said. It's okay. Megan Thee Stallion got better flows than Cardi. You know. And then I do like all the eye candy because that's just me being heterosexual. But I mean, it just reminds me of the new Kim and Foxy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. I mean, that's pretty much I don't know. I feel like their way is just a little more raw and a little more creative. And I just don't get why the male rappers are just getting so upset. We've literally listened to them rap about degrading us.
That's
and,
always,
doing things to us, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then,
it's always going to be that.
Like when Gucci Mane came out with that song that he has with Meg Thee Stallion, and it's called Booty. It's like the remix to that other song or whatever. Not a remix, but like they did a cover like for it, you know? They sampled it. And he was like, tell the flat booty hoes I ain't with all that, right? Why do we have to discriminate against girls who have no ass? Like, I'm just offended. I am truly offended. And I, as a part of Team Flatback, I don't know why we have to keep coming for us. Like, we have thighs, we have a chest, like there's more to us than our booties. Okay, some of us weren't given the tooch, you know, some of us were just giving that straight back wall, and it's just mean. It's just straight up mean. Okay, next thing, unemployment. You guys, I need us to get this together. Like, I don't know what we paying these representatives to go on recess for, but this unemployment is messing up my lifestyle, okay? Because a hoe was living her life on unemployment, okay? I was spending money. I should have been saving money. But, like, it was really great. It was like a vacation I haven't had in years. I've worked for too long, you know? And then now my money dried up, and I'm literally back on EBT like, all right, let me come in here and get these food stamps because life sucks.
Look right there, Kevin about to sign off now.
It's so hard, you know. Like, okay, you guys.
He's like, oh shit, she is after the dough.
Callie, you're a teacher.
No money?
She's after the empire.
Look, you guys all have skills. Like my other skill is doing makeup. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Like, no, we can't do makeup on anybody right now. Callie, you're a teacher. D, you're a DJ. You blast sand. You play golf. You go to strip clubs. You shit. There's so much that you do. The resume goes on and on. I mean, you fix lights. Don't forget you got to fix this light up here. This is just obnoxious. Like, right. I need to get my light. You know, but. Look, what skills do I have? You know, I didn't go to school. I left after 30 minutes. I was like, oh no, we're going to be an actress. And then I got depressed. So it's like, I just need this unemployment to come through while I figure things out. Okay. And,
actress.
You know, just live our lives. And then lastly, right.
Somebody said sell some flat ass.
I can't stand y'all. Okay. I only have a couple of minutes. Okay.
Come out with your own pancake mix. Flat ass pancakes.
I cannot stand you guys. Okay, you guys all saw Flavor of Love, right?
Yes.
Oh, you're back in the day.
Yeah. And we all saw I Love New York, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
Chance, remember the guy who New York was obsessed with, but she didn't pick him.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
came out with his own reality show. Yeah, Chance. Remember he had his brother Real, but Real passed away a few years ago from cancer. That's sad. That's yes, rest in peace, Real. So but Chance, he is coming out with his own reality show, and it's called One Chance, and it's through Zeus Network, right? And so I'm just like thinking to myself, I really would love if Tiffany would be on it, because she doesn't go by New York anymore. She goes by Tiffany Pollard, right? She is such great TV. Like if you go back and watch Flavor of Love, you can see that she was like, this is my moment, and I'm gonna take my moment. Weren't you guys here for it? It was just brilliant. It was genius. And people were like, it's trash TV, but it's genius. To just take on a role like that. Hello, get your bag.
Again, that's that. I'm not in that reality stuff.
Yeah, is Flavor of Love rewatchable? I admit to watching the first run.
Is it rewatchable?
It is rewatchable. It's actually hilarious. I like season 1 though. Like the one with Delicious was here. Yeah. Like the ones that have New York was really good. Those were hilarious. But I mean, and I Love New York was good. Her show felt more staged than I would say Flavor Flav's show was. But I think it's great that like they're giving like because people still have to get their checks. You know what I mean? What do you do when you come off a reality show? You go get a regular job. You've got a lifestyle to live. You've got things you want to do.
See that's the thing about reality. I mean, you can. Who's been successful off of reality TV other than
the Kardashians?
Kardashians.
I would definitely say the Braxtons are definitely a successful family. The Real Housewives.
Yeah, and I'm glad Tamar's doing all right. I've been knowing Tamar for a while. I'm glad.
I know. I really hope she's okay. Tamar is truly one of my favorite people. Like she's just such a spitfire. She is my spirit animal, so I love her. And I mean, reality TV, it works for some people, and then it doesn't. And sometimes it's a stepping stone. Did you watch Leah Remini's Scientology and the Aftermath?
No.
Oh my God, I got hooked on that during the first part of the pandemic. Let me tell you, how do people get hooked on Scientology? I used to want to infiltrate and then like just see what's going on, right? And then find out where they're holding like David Miscavige's wife, Shelley. But then when I realized all the things that you have to go through, and I don't really like questions, and you have to be questioned on a daily basis, it was just wasn't going to work out. And then all the money you have to pay, no, I just think it's absolutely ridiculous. But Leah Remini's show is good, and that did wonders for her. And that was a reality show.
Somebody.
Well, she was already famous doing King of Queens, though.
Yeah, she was, but I mean, where is she now?
Somebody just asked, is Tamar doing okay? Yeah, she is doing fine. She's doing fine.
She's getting that the rerun money when they do the rerun.
Yeah, because she was doing a show
money
on BET. Wasn't she doing a show on BET fixing people hair?
Yeah, fixing people hair one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she's doing.
But that's like super real. Like, I mean, how many of you guys have gotten messed up by a hairdresser?
Oh man, look.
Show somebody a picture and it don't come out looking how it looks. My bald head and my regular hair back when I actually had hair and my wigs. I mean, I just don't trust people. With the wigs, I don't really trust people because the hair don't grow back. You can't just be. You just can't be just trusted.
Oh yeah, man. I had to switch barbers. I'm going to my new barber tomorrow. My last barber just decides. I mean, after they mess your hair up, then they got an excuse. Oh man, the way your hair grow up, nigga, shut up. I'm like, dude, you've been. I told you what I want, and you still can't give me what I want. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. Yeah. So, also, is Brandy new album in the alley? Have you heard of it?
I know you really like Brandy. I know you do. I know you really feel for her, but I mean, I just don't keep up with Brandy. I feel like I know more about Ray J than I do Brandy, but I'm feeling Brandy. I just used one of her songs in one of my videos, but I mean, like,
I know. I tried to make a comment on Facebook, and it wouldn't accept my comment. I was like, you better be playing some Brandy.
You see, they put Moesha on Netflix now.
They did. I mean, I love how they came out with this slew of black shows, and I just, I'm like, there we go. We need that content on there.
Her album is fantastic.
Is it?
It is.
Is that just, wait, I'm sorry. Let me just ask you guys.
I'm not saying that, but no, because I'm saying she doesn't have any club bangers. She doesn't have any car bangers. It's just straight vocal talent.
So you said no bangers.
Like it's not like Full Moon or what was the other one?
Full Moon was a banger.
The fact that you said Full Moon.
I remember it was catchy.
I just remember the one single.
I remember it was catchy.
Well, she has that one song, Baby Daddy, with Chance the Rapper, which I think is okay.
Okay, look. So why don't we move on to someone who matters? So Beyonce's the album Black is King came out, and I watched it, and it was like, absolutely amazing. It was visually and beautifully, like the aesthetics of it were so great, guys. Did you guys watch it? Did you watch Black as King?
No.
Oh yeah, I thought it was great.
I thought it was great. I thought it should have came out with Lion King because I just wasn't expecting there to be so much Simba and Mufasa talk, but it was good. It was good.
I thought it did come out with the Lion King.
No. It was like it was a project that was supposed to be together, but then they held off, and then she was like, "This is the perfect climate to release it in, and everything that we're going through," which is absolutely true. But
no, I didn't watch it. Did you watch Hamilton?
You stay hating on Beyonce always.
I try not to hate on Beyonce, but I just what? It's something about her. I can't. I love her success, but I just can't. I don't know. She's kind of cheesy to me. I don't know.
I thought it was good.
I'll get, me, I'll give everything a chance. So I'll try watching it at some point. I finally tried watching Hamilton and I was done after the first 30 minutes.
Oh my God, I was done after the first 15. I was like, I think I need to see this live.
I tried to watch Jamie Foxx movie on Netflix. You get a chance to?
I didn't watch that. Yeah.
Wait, are you guys excited for Mulan?
Yeah, I've been wanting to see that.
Me too. They had to reshoot it, so I just want to see what it's like. I honestly don't think it's going to be good, but I just got to watch it.
No, I think it'd be great. I think it'd be great. Yeah, I think it'd be great. So.
Okay. Well, guys, don't forget to follow the Outhouse on Instagram at the Outhouse Radio Show. Also, Protest Party, thank you so much for hosting us. What? This was a bomb show. Okay, I'm doing your outro, D. My bad, but I just wanted to throw it in there.
No, it's all right. And shout out to our producer, G-Dot.
Yes, G-Dot on the ones and twos. Thank you.
He was just complaining about how hot it is where he is. So we're going to get him out. We're going to end our show so he can get out and get some air.
Yes. Oh,
and,
sorry. We held you hostage.
Yeah, but but before I go, man, I congratulations to Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
And making moves, and here come the dirt. Here come the dirt. They're about to start slanging mud. Now they say she slept her way to the top.
Yeah.
I'm like
that part, and then the people that they say she slept with, I'm like, Kamala is too pretty to have to do anything. If anything, she gave a hand job. Let's just be real.
If my daughter was to wake me up and be like, Dad, I'm getting ready to start slanging this vagina to get to the White House. I mean, to become vice president. I'll be like, well, what do you got to do to become president?
Yeah.
If you suck some dick, you can become president. I'm like, shit, I'll buy you the knee pads.
No lube.
But here's my thing. Look, women sleep with men to get. That's what you get. You sleep with men to get
some women.
Some women. Some.
Okay.
No, just let her have it. Let her have it, bro.
All women sleep with men for something. I mean, for a headache or for to be her dude or to whatever. I mean, you do that, but if you're gonna be sleeping your way to become vice president, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you do. You do that. Become vice president. But I'm not saying she did. But if she did, I'm not mad at her. I don't think she did.
I don't care if she did.
Yeah, I don't care if she did.
I could care less.
I could care less. Exactly. I could care less.
I could care less. I didn't care with Clinton back in the Monica. I could care less. Yeah,
I know the way they ruined Monica's life. I'm just like, in the way that they don't really ruin the women now. I'm like, she took a heavy hit for all us hoes.
That's the damn Republicans.
Yeah. I'm like,
all right, man. So, hey, good week, man. We'll be back next week. Next Tuesday, Cali, I'll give you early notification next time. Allie.
No, you gave it to me. Yeah,
you look good,
my
girl.
bad.
Tomorrow or Thursday, let me know, Madre.
Oh, yeah. Let's go to dinner. Yes.
Oh, we're going to drink, too, this time. We didn't have a drink last time.
I know, it was late. We didn't have a drink, but I felt like we were drinking because we had a blast, okay?
We had a good time, man.
Then I held you hostage, and I started telling you about my high school, and you were like, if Allie don't shut up so I can leave this table. Oh, my God. My bad. You can just get the talk.
All right, Outhouse.
Outhouse.
Hey, babe.
Thank y'all so much for coming in. Thank y'all for joining us tonight on Kicking It with Kirk.
Thanks for tuning in to the Introvert Dating Success Show.
Welcome to our second edition of Diversity in Lighting.
Tonight's video is super off the cuff.
The first question of the day plain and simple, is marriage hard?
We're going to be answering a question from a guy. His current girlfriend has been communicating with a toxic ex-boyfriend.
How do we get BIPOCs into these positions of power?
I want to talk about performative activism and why it's so harmful to the Black Lives Matter movement.
So let's dive in it, man.
Revolution. If you don't like what we're doing, if you don't want to rock with the NFAC, that's cool. Form your own militia.
There is a playbook for this shit. It's not like we have to create it from scratch just because now we're all digital.
We need people who are there on the computer and off of it. You have to be there for the good and the bad. You can't just be there when it's most convenient for you.
If they was really about what they was about, they would have been at all the formations.
But you need to make sure also that Black ideas and Black people creating culture get funded.
It's not just who we see on stage, it's those that they point to at their curtain call.
Listen, have the conversation, be humble, admit what mistakes were made.
These chat rooms can go, but this thing has me rolling. Somebody did say, what about the women who be proposing to the men? Should the men take their last name? Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you want to be a part of this fight, you're going to have to learn to be uncomfortable.